Hey there everyone, this is Angel Rose, your walking cupcake, and I'm bringing you a very different video today. I'm calling this Between Fat Acceptance and Thinner Beauty. This is sort of a rant video, well, in that I am talking about something, but it's not a rant video in that I've actually physically scripted this, which is very different. This came up when a good friend of mine brought up the subject, and we were talking about it, and he really wanted me to get my voice out there about this subject because I have a fairly moderate view on these sort of things. So I'm just going to throw this out of the way right now. Before you start getting into the discussion, please ensure that you have watched and listened to this entire video, because otherwise I'm going to be like, did you watch the video? That's not what I think. So with that out of the way, let's get into the script. Some time ago, a group of SJWs, or social justice warriors, posted photoshopped images of what various video game and movie characters, pretty much all female, with an average American body. I've even seen posts with Disney princesses having what they called mom bods, which don't even get me started on that. In response to this, and the general movement on what we're calling fat acceptance, a subreddit entitled Thinner Beauty was created. This subreddit takes images of women who appear overweight and create a photoshopped image of what they could look like if they had a healthier lifestyle, like, eating better and having better exercise habits. They claim to do this not from a place of disgust, but for motivation to have a healthier lifestyle, giving people something to strive for. A brief look at the subreddit shows a lot of people asking for images of their own to be photoshopped so they can see what they would look like. So basically, they say, hey, Photoshop this image, what would I look like if I was fit? Well, on the surface, this can seem like a good way to produce motivation. I have a few issues with this. Firstly, a brief Google search shows images of various celebrities photoshopped. I don't have a problem with people asking for these images, but it's really not cool to edit pictures of people who didn't ask, at least in this manner. But, that's not even my main issue. My main issue is that these images don't even seem to understand how bodies work. Many of these images show both versions of the woman having the same bra size, when generally breasts become smaller when a girl works out. I've experienced this firsthand. Another issue is an issue of bone structure. Just because a girl works out doesn't mean her hips, rib cage, or shoulders will take up less space, because bones are there. Okay, me personally, I am, by BMI standards, overweight. And yeah, I am working toward having a healthier lifestyle. I am trying to eat fresher foods and exercise more often. But a lot of it is just my body type. My ribcage and hip bones are fairly wide. No amount of working out isn't going to change that. Actually, when I was at my most physically fit, one of my most physically fit times, when I was at basic training, my ribcage got wider and I gained 10 pounds. So basically, what to one person may be fat, like my weight on another person would be fat, for another it's a healthy weight. Now, don't get me wrong, I totally understand Thinner Beauty's mindset, just as I understand the mindset of fat acceptance. The average American is larger than depictions of people in various forms of media, and can stand to have a healthier lifestyle. But here's the thing, even if everyone, and I mean everyone, was healthier, we still wouldn't all look the same. No matter how much I work out, I'm not going to look like a Victoria's Secret model. My body is not designed to do that. I have a really close friend who is really skinny, there's been jokes that he is a sheet of paper, and that's not that far away from the truth. And he doesn't have proper diet and exercise. He's never going to look like Chris Hemsworth. His body is not designed to bulk up. So, TLDR, here's the bottom line. Take care of yourself. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, etc. Encourage a friend to go to the gym with you. Eat better food more often. Find ways to reduce stress. And let's all knock off the fat and skinny shaming stuff. You don't know if they're struggling to gain or lose weight. Can we just quit being assholes to each other and try to be healthier for the sake of ourselves and our own lives? This is Angel Rose, your walking cupcake, and these are my thoughts on the matter. I don't know how many people are actually going to be able to see this, but if I can get a few people to listen to my point of view, that would be really good, because, you know, you go on YouTube, you go on Twitter, you go on, heaven forbid, you go on Tumblr, and you see so many people that are extremely one way or extremely the other, you know, so many people that are extremely, yeah, fat acceptance, such skinny shame, and so many people that are the other way. It's like, no, you're a fat pig. You see it so much one way or the other. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. It needs to be a combination of both. Yes, we should stop shaming each other for our body types, but we still do all need to live a healthier life. But that just looks different on everybody. What looks like a healthy body to me is not going to look the same as some of my coworkers. That's just how our bodies work. We have different heritages. If you have any constructive criticisms or you want to get into a discussion with me, you know, go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you want to see me take on some other topic that I might have an interesting view on, you know, go ahead and leave that in the comments below as well. This is Angel Rose, your walking cupcake. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope this reached somebody out there. And I'll hear from you in the next video. See you later.